for Tiny TCC.
Tiny TCC.
A dinosaur's work is never done.
Tiny TCC.
Get ready to jump with Tiny.
Jump around. Ooh, jump up and get down.
Get ready to get down and jump around with Tiny and crew in 15 minutes during Tiny TCC.
Yo, I'm CC Jumper, your lollipop rapper saying check this. Hey, sweet suckers, break out. It's fantasy balls I'm talking about. Groovy graphics will get you seen. They're just so cool, you know what I mean? Crucial lollies with a bubblegum chew. Now comes with a fab tattoo. Suck fantasy balls, they're coming to you. Sweet cred.
Hey, Cindy, what's new?
Here comes somersaulting Cindy. Somersaulting round and round.
That's fantastic.
It's got to be somersaulting Cindy.
Did you notice anything?
Yeah, all that fizzing and melting. A few skips of something else. Hey, and it got dark quick.
Skips, snacks with special effects.
I've got Fernand in the middle, Sharp out wide. Where's Shearer?
He's in the box, Kev.
6 fantastic football figures from Sugar Puffs!
These men thought that using cow vibration would give them a creamy milkshake. However, that can often cause farm animal bone rattling. All they really needed was Angel Delight, milk, and a fridge. Angel Delight, the easy-to-make milkshake type thing.
Hey, ease up, love. Only the new neighbours coming round, not royalty.
Oh, I'd die if they see these taps. What a mess.
Leave it to me, love. You polish the cat. Forget about all that scrubbing palaver. Flash bathroom spray tackles all those awkward bits while you just wipe or rinse the rest. Easy.
Brilliant. And you've even done the tough bit. Oh.
Don't forget the red carpet. Flash bathroom does the hard work, so you don't have to.
Customer loyalty programs. They're the latest thing in retail marketing. Make the customer feel rewarded for their custom by giving them little discounts, food vouchers, etc.
We've had a customer loyalty program for over 30 years, Matthew. It's called keeping the prices so low. People keep coming back for more.
Quick Save. Cutting the cost of shopping.
Tiny TCC.
Are you ready to jump? Ready, steady.
Here we go.
Get ready to get down and jump around with Tiny and crew after the break.
It's Ninja Stretch and Fetch Armstrong! With working ninja accessories! Stretch and Fetch Ninja!
Shampoo Magic Barbie, we're gonna foam your hair with play shampoo till it turns so pink like we want it to. Shampoo Magic Barbie, we're gonna shampoo yellow, shampoo blue, rainbow hair, magic! Ooh.
Let's do it again.
Shampoo Magic Barbie, to color and style your hair.
It's not easy finding a star cheese. It can't be too ordinary, or too strong, too weak, too funky. To be the all-round star cheese, you need a great personality. Introducing the one and only, the Laughing Cow Cheese Spread.
Tiny TCC.
Here are his friends, but where's Tiny?
Tiny, tiny, tiny.
Here he is.
Tiny and crew. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Tiny and crew. Tiny and crew.
Hi there, it's time for Tiny and Crew. And Tiny, I am going to do a twisty throw today. Okay, are you ready? Woo! That was very twisty, wasn't it? And what have we got? Well, let's count up the spots. 1, 2 spots, which means it's what, Tiny? That's right, it's the number 2. So, do you want to do the jumping? And you can jump too. Here goes. 1, 2. And let's see what you've landed on, Tiny. Well, who knows? Shout it out. Lots of people are shouting out that it's a red square. And you're right. And let's have a look and see what's underneath. Can you guess? It's Dog and Arabella.
Hello, everyone. Whoa, whoa.
We're playing tag and I'm it. Got you, doggy. Got you. Dog? Dog? Wake up, dog. Oh, no. Sophie? Sophie!
What's the matter?
Oh, Sophie.
What's happened?
We were playing tag and Dog banged his head on the table and...
Arabella, I've told you not to run around in here.
Oh, what's going on? Where am I? Who are you?
The same people we've always been, Dog. Arabella and Sophie, remember?
Who? What? Oh, my poor foot.
Dog, I think you'll find that's your head.
What's a head?
It's a part of your body that's on top of your neck, Dog.
What's a neck, Dog? What's a dog?
Oh, you're a dog. Oh, really?
Arabella, I think you'll find he's lost his memory.
Memory?
Lost it? Well, where do you think he could have left it? Oh, I'll have a look for it. What does it look like?
Oh, Arabella, it's not actually like that. When you lose your memory, it means that you can't remember really easy things like what your name is and who you live with.
Oh, I see. That's why he's actually so funny.
Exactly. Now, the thing is, it's probably something to do with bumping his head. He must have knocked something that made him forget absolutely everything he knows.
Where am I?
Oh, it's okay, Dog. Everything's going to be all right. What are we going to do?
Well, I think what we should do is show him something that will remind him of everything he knows, and then all his memory will come flooding back to him.
Oh, that's a good idea. Now, what can we show him?
I know. Why don't we show him Tiny's bag?
Oh, yes. I think he left it down here somewhere.
Don't worry, Dog. You're going to be okay.
Why do you keep calling me that?
Here we are, Dog.
Look, Dog.
Do you remember this?
I've never seen it before.
Do you know what it is, Dog?
Is it a teapot?
Oh dear, it's worse than I thought, Arabella.
Let's try something else. I know.
What have you got there?
He loves bones. Everything he's forgotten will come flooding back when he sniffs this bone.
What's that?
Have a sniff, Dog.
That smells horrible. What is it?
Well, Dog, it's a bone, and you used to think that they smelt delicious.
What's delicious? Oh, what's happening? Where are all of these people? Who am I? What's going on? I don't know.
Oh, talk to us, Dog. You all right?
Oh, my poor head.
Head?
Oh.
Hey, Dog.
Oh, have I got a bump, Sophie? Can you see a bump?
Well, first of all, what's your name?
You know what my name is. It's Dog.
And who are we?
Well, I used to think you were Sophie and Arabella, but judging from the silly questions you're asking me right now, you sound more like a couple of silly sausages who can't even remember their own names. You know, I don't know why I bother sometimes.
Oh, Arabella, thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
Hey!
Okay, here we go. I've got a little trick for you, boys. Oh, yeah, look at that. Now, you're not the only one that can do tricks around here, you know. Are you ready for this? Here we go. Look at this. No hands. Great. Oh, I tell you what, I'm all worn out now. Let's sit back and watch this. Okay, all right, yeah.
There are lots and lots of ways of getting about. You can walk somewhere, or you can go by car, or take a bus. And if you want to go a long way away, really fast, you can go by aeroplane. I wonder if you can guess where I am today and what I'm using to get me around. Have a look. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Did you guess what it was? That's right, it's a steam train. It's lovely, isn't it? I'll show you around. This is the funnel where the steam comes out. Oh, it's hot. And then down here are the wheels. Look at this. And the wheels are driven round by these bits of metal here. And up here, there's the name of the train, and this one's called Hercules. And this is the whistle. It goes whoop whoop. Can you make a noise like that? Whoop whoop. And the noise of the steam too. Woo woo. Look at all those interesting knobs and levers. That's what the engine driver gets to play with. I better not touch them though, had I? These are the railway tracks. This is what the train uses to go along. Just like a road, a special train road. And do you know what these are? These things in the front. They're called buffers. That's just in case the train hits anything. I don't think that happens very often, thank goodness. And this is what the train uses so it can go along. Do you know what it is? It's coal. That's what makes the steam. A bit dirty. This is the place where they live when they're not working. They've been very busy carrying people to and fro. Now it's time for bed. Night night.
Ladies and gentlemen, a square!
Tiny, you're holding the dice. That can only mean one thing. It's time to roll it again. And who's going to help me count the spots? 1, 2, 3 spots. It's the number 3. There it is. And we'll say goodbye to you, Tiny, for the moment. See you very soon. Bye for now. I wonder where we're going to end up on the playboard. Let's see, shall we? Are you ready to jump? Jump and count. 1, 2 and 3. Jump and count. 1, 2 and 3. Which shape will we land on? Let's look and see. Which shape will we land on? Let's look and see. Here goes. 1, 2, 3. Aha! Now, what shape is this? Any ideas, anybody? Shout it out if you know. That's right, it's a circle. And which colour is it? No, it's not red. It's blue. And can you guess what's underneath? The storybook. Oh, good, it's time for a story.
Oh, this is Precious. She's 3 months old, and her mum comes all the way from the Lake District. It's nice up there, isn't it? Ah, she's ever so hungry. This is special milk with lots of vitamins and all sorts of things to make sheep strong. It's ever so special just for sheep. Oh, is that nice, Precious?
It's lovely.
Oh, look. She's finished it. Oh, you must have been ever so hungry.
Just some more.
Some baby goats.
Sorry.
Hello, dog. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Save some for me.
Dog? Oh, dog. Oh, my dog. Oh, what do you think that is? Yes, it's a baby calf.
Now, I wonder, do you have any milk for my tea? 'Cause I need some milk.
Oh, look, some piglets as well. Ah.
Who's that? I don't know. Wow. Oi, come and have a look at everyone. Look. Hello.
Well, I've had a fantastic time at the farm. It's been brilliant. And it was great looking at all the different animals. Did you enjoy it? Yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah, and all my friendly sheep back here. All right then, see you all soon. This is Dog Ruff reporting for Tiny TCC. Bye.
Tiny TCC.
Are you ready to jump?
Ready, steady.
Here we go.
Get up, stand up and jump around with Tiny and Crew. Tomorrow afternoon at 12:30 during Tiny TCC.
3 big jumps, everyone. Here goes. 1, 2, 3. And what's this? It's a purple circle. Let's see what's underneath. Who's that hiding in the grass? It's Bud and the Budettes.
Exciting, Tiny.
Hey, fans! We've got a very special song to sing you.
Yeah, it's a song that's really going to cheer you up. Especially if you're feeling a bit poorly today.
Let's hit it, Budette.
Yeah!
If you're feeling ill, wrapped up in your head, you can join our song with a nod of the head. Laura, Bud and Rosie, and we are here to say, get well soon, then you'll feel okay. Getting well can start with a smile. A laugh can help you out. Ha ha ha! Don't be sad, you'll just feel bad. Let's hear you cheer and shout. Well, hey, yes, a song and a dance as you up and about. Before you even know it, whee! So join our song and sing along. If you're feeling better, show it, hooray! If you're feeling sad and you don't know why, you can feel better with a laugh, not a cry. Laura, Bud and Rosie, and we are here to say, get well soon, then you'll feel okay. Getting well can start with a smile. A laugh can help you out. Ha ha ha! Don't be sad, you'll just feel bad. Let's hear you cheer and shout. Well, hey, yes, a song and a dance as you up and about. Before you even know it, whee! So join our song and sing along. If you're feeling better, show it, hooray! If you're feeling better, show it, hooray!
Yeah!
That was great.
Feeling better, everybody? Yeah? Well, see you next time. Bye!
Tiny TCC.
Hi there. Tiny and I are keeping in shape, ready for jump and count. Oh, Tiny, I think it's time to roll the dice, don't you? Here goes then. I wonder where we're going to end up. Whee! Well, let's count up these dots, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the number 5. Everybody ready to keep in shape and jump and count? Jump and count. 1, 2 and 3. Jump and count. 1, 2 and 3. Which shape will we land on? Let's look and see. Which shape will we land on? Let's look and see. Right then, ready everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do you know which shape this is? It's a blue circle. And what's underneath? Oh, look, Tiny, it's our friend Arabella.
Hello, Arabella Frog, your Vivid reporter here. I'm glad you've all arrived, because you're just in time for one of my special St. Tiggy Winkles reports. This is Leah and a little Grebe. What's your name?
Bet!
Ah, and you've been a bit on the poorly side, haven't you?
Oh, yes, I was quite ill, you know.
You're feeling much better now, though, aren't you?
Oh, yes, much, in fact. I'm so excited, I'm going to have a swim in a minute. Ha! First time in ages.
That's right. Bert has been too ill to have a swim outdoors on the pond, which is where he usually lives. Oi!
Sorry.
He's getting better now, though, as you can see. And he wants a little swim here and there, so he can get used to the water slowly without catching a cold. Leah's going to help you out into the pond now. Have a look at this.
Oh, yes, no problem. Oh, my word! It's a bit cold, you know. Very cold, in fact. Oh, my... What I meant to say was, it's lovely just splashing around again. Splashy splash. Oh, yes, lovely. I love it.
How'd you feel?
No, on top of the world, of course. Wouldn't you? This is the best fun I've had in ages, in fact. Thank you. Thank you for making me better against some tiggies.
Wasn't that great? This is Arabella Frog, your Vivid reporter, signing off. Tiny TCC.
You could try thinking green. Or you could try thinking blue. Or even yellow. But if you want laughter, what you have to do is... Think pink. The Pink Panther.
He doesn't stand a chance.
Hey, watch out for that tree!
Remember, think pink. The Pink Panther this afternoon at 3:30 on TCC. Ugh.
It's time for Tiny TCC.
Tiny TCC.
Tiny TCC.
He may not be the world's strongest panther, or its fastest, or its bravest, but he's the only one that's pink.
Cool.
The world's coolest Pink Panther, today at 3:30 on TCC.
It's Commando Stretch Armstrong with night vision goggles and missile launcher. Stretch Commando.
Greetings! I've just landed in my frou-frou, a UFO filled with fruit fromage frais. Delicious. And now in frou-frou there are new space figures. Hello, love. Frou-frou, fruit fromage frais and a fun space figure from Onken.
Shampoo Magic Barbie, we're gonna foam your hair with play shampoo till it turns so pink like we want it to. Shampoo Magic Barbie, we're gonna shampoo yellow, shampoo blue, rainbow hair, magic. Ooh.
Let's do it again.
Shampoo Magic Barbie, love to color and style your hair.
World of the Strange.
Featuring Ang.
Yes, friend, Ang.
The sparkling bits in every fruit tank.
We know it has power, but we don't know how much.
Fruitang, have you got the hang of it? It's not easy finding a star cheese. It can't be
Too ordinary, too funky, too heavy.
to be the all-round star cheese. You need a great personality. Introducing the one and only, the Laughing Cow cheese spread.
Now on special packs of PG Tips, you get a free bump and go car. Each one has one of your favourite characters behind the wheel.
Dad, you're all over the place.
Just shows you shouldn't drink and drive, son.
We're here to right a wrong, Mums. Kellogg's Rice Krispies aren't just puffs of air. They're full of complex carbohydrate.
And have vitamin D, which helps build teeth and bones.
As much iron as a portion of spinach.
Sounds great.
And you thought Kellogg's Rice Krispies were just snap, crackle and pop.
Customer loyalty programs. They're the latest thing in retail marketing. Make the customer feel rewarded for their custom by giving them little discounts, food vouchers, etc.
We've had a customer loyalty program over 30 years, Matthew. It's called keeping the prices so low, people keep coming back for more.
Quick Save. Cutting the cost of shopping.
Tiny TCC.
Get ready to jump with Tiny.
Jump around. Jump up and get down.
Get ready to get down and jump around with Tiny and crew after the break.
Don't tangle with me. Don't tangle with me.
Johnson's Kids No More Tangles shampoo. No more tears. No more tangles. Just shiny, healthy-looking hair.
Johnson's Kid, can't you see? Don't tangle with me.
You can't kid a Johnson's Kid.
These men are banana luring in ice caps to make a lickable lolly. However, this could lead to a funny frozen injury. All they really needed was Angel Delight, milk, and a freezer. Angel Delight, the easy-to-make iced lolly type thing. Yo, I'm CC Chopper, your lollipop rapper saying, check this. Hey, sweet suckers, break out. It's fantasy balls I'm talking about. Ruby graphics will get you seen. They're just so cool, you know what I mean? Crucial lollies with a bubblegum chew. Now comes with a fab tattoo. Suck fantasy balls, they're coming to you. Sweet cred.
Tiny TCC.
Here are his friends.
Tiny and crew. Tiny TCC.
You could try thinking green. Or you could try thinking blue. Or even yellow. But if you want laughter, what you have to do is... Pink. The Pink Panther.
He doesn't stand a chance.
Hey, watch out for that tree!
Remember, think pink. The Pink Panther this afternoon at 3:30 on TCC.
Hey, Cindy, what's new?
Here comes somersaulting Cindy, somersaulting round and round.
That's fantastic.
It's got to be somersaulting Cindy.
It's new. It's Johnson's Kids Creamy Bubbly Bath with creamy moisturizers that care for even dry skin.
Johnson's Kid, can't you see?
I like to give my best and I like to get the best too.
That's why I choose shredded wheat bite size. There's no added salt and no added sugar. It's just 100% whole wheat. Start today the best possible way and you'll be ready for anything. Even one of these. Nestle's shredded wheat and bite size too. There is no better cereal.
We run this bed and breakfast as a team. The whole family muck in. We never compromise on cleanliness. Breakfast is my favourite time of the day, crashing out those eggs and bacon. What I don't like are all the stains I'm left with. Coffee, chocolate, strawberry jam stains, butter, problem. After breakfast, it's a race against time before the next guests arrive. I use big box powders. Sometimes they just don't get everything out. The new big box Ariel really does work.
Take this range of food stains. Before, they didn't always come out first time, but new Ariel is even better.
I certainly have noticed a difference. What makes the family most proud is the reaction of the guests. It's great satisfaction. Great.
New Ariel Automatic, not just nearly clean, but really clean.
New Summer Fruits Viennetta. Smooth ice cream between layers of refreshing tangy fruit crisp. Summer Fruits Viennetta, new from Walls.
Tiny TCC!
Birdie sings the sweetest things, but the elephant isn't quite as eloquent because the sound gets tangled round in his trunkety trunk. But every elephant, I suppose, learns to cope with his nose in his element as he goes. Trump, trump, trumpety trump. Birdie skips and never trips, but the elephant isn't quite as elegant because his feet are not so neat. Clump, clump, clumpety clump. But every elephant as he grows tries to keep on his toes in his element as he goes. Bump, bump, bumpity bump. Bump.
Bump the elephant. A ride with Bump. Bump was in a great hurry to find his special friend Birdie, because Bump had something he wanted to show her. For Bump was pulling a long string with something very exciting at the other end, something that went bumpety-bump behind him. Birdie heard Bump coming and flew down to see what was making the noise. Bouncing along behind Bump was a bright, new, shiny truck. "It's lovely," chirped Birdie. "It's red like my buttons," said Bump proudly. "So it is," she said. "What a nice truck," squeaked Whizzer, pedalling up on his tricycle. "You could carry a lot of bones in that," whuffed Macduff. Up hopped Big Bun and Little Bun to admire Bump's new truck. "What are you going to do with it?" asked Birdie. "I'm going to give you all a ride," said Bump, "and you can be the first, Birdie." So in hopped Birdie. "Are you ready?" "I think so," she chirped. But as Bump's truck went along, it bounced so much, Birdie went up and down like a rubber ball. "Isn't this fun?" said Bump. But Birdie was not there. One extra big bounce, and out she went. Bump was very upset. "I only have my wings to hold on with," she told him. "Perhaps someone else would like a ride." "How about you, Whizzer?" "All right," squeaked the little mouse. "I'm used to bouncing along on my tricycle." So off went Bump again, proudly pulling his new truck. Before long, Whizzer found Bump's ride just as bouncy as Birdie had done. "Ouch, ouch, ooh, please stop," he squeaked. I think I'd sooner ride my tricycle, thank you, Bump," said Whizzer. "Cheer up, Bump," said Birdie. "If you give the two buns a ride, they can hold on to each other." In hopped Little Bun and Big Bun. "Hold on to each other very tightly," whistled Birdie. But Bump's ride was too bouncy for the buns. It was even too bouncy for Macduff, which which made Bump more miserable than ever. It's not worth having a truck if you can't take your friends for rides, he sniffed. Birdie looked at Bump's truck and thought very hard. The trouble is, she said, your truck is very big and we're all much smaller. Yes, Bump's truck is so big we could all get in it together, whuffed Macduff. How clever you are, Macduff, said Birdie. I am, he growled. Yes, if we all get in together, we can all hold on to each other, chirped Birdie. Soon all Bump's friends were in the truck. Hold on tightly, off we go. And this time, nobody fell out. This is fun, squeaked Wizzo. As for Bump, he was more pleased and proud than any elephant in the whole world.
Hello, everybody. Now, the person who's going to roll the dice is the person who has the hairiest arms, which looks like me. Not really, it's Tiny. But I'm going to roll the dice. Whee! Loads of spots. You help me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The number 6. Lots of jumping to be done. Is everybody ready? Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what have I landed on? Do you know? Well, it's blue and it's a square. But what's underneath? Well, you can guess. Hey, that looks like Bud in the Budettes.
Right, all of you, do you know what time it is? I can't hear you. Do you two know?
Yeah, Bud, it's wiggle and wave time.
Right. Well, I want everyone to stand up straight, pull your leaves or hands into shape. Are your leaves smart out there? Get a big grin on your face and get ready to wiggle and wave.
Hello, everybody. Are you ready for a song? Join in with the actions and you can sing along. Start clapping with your hands and stamping with your feet. Do a little wiggle and jump to the beat. Wave your hands and shout hooray. Bud and the Budettes are here to play. Smile and smile from ear to ear. Sing as loud as you can so we can hear. Oh yeah! Hooray! Hooray! We're Laura, Bud and Posy and we love to dance and sing. If you're feeling sad today, we know just the thing. Jump up in the air, then sit down on the floor. Come on, everybody, what are you waiting for? Wave your hands and shout hooray! Bud and the Budettes are here to play. Smile and smile from ear to ear. Sing as loud as you can so we can hear.
I loved wiggling. And I loved waving.
You all wiggled and waved wonderfully. See you all later. Bye.
Tiny TCC.
Get ready to jump with Tiny.
Jump around. Jump up and get down.
Get up, stand up, jump around with Tiny and Crew. Tomorrow afternoon at 12:30 during Tiny TCC.
Hey, Cindy, what's new? Fun in the sun with Travel Fun Cindy swinging hammock. Travel Fun Cindy's got loads of stuff. Wherever you go, Travel Fun Cindy and her hammock go too. That's fantastic. When things hot up, just grab a cool drink and hang out with Travel Fun Cindy. Real cool. It's got to be Travel Fun Cindy.
It's not easy finding a star cheese.
It can't be
Too ordinary. Oh, too strong. Too weak. Too funky. Too heavy.
to be the all-round star cheese. You need a great personality. Introducing the one and only, the Laughing Cow Cheese Spread.
These people are indulging in dairy worker freezation to make a sort of ice cream. Now that often results in milkman malfunction. All they really needed was Angel Delight milk and a freezer. Angel Delight, the easy-to-make ice cream type thing.
Customer loyalty programs. They're the latest thing in retail marketing. Make the customer feel rewarded for their custom by giving them little discounts, food vouchers, etc.
We've had a customer loyalty program for over 30 years, Matthew. It's called keeping the prices so low, people keep coming back for more.
Quick Save. Cutting the cost of shopping.
Tiny TCC.
Hi there, everybody. Tiny and I are really excited now, aren't we, Tiny? And do you know why? Because we've got a brand new competition to tell you all about. What was that, Tiny? Oh, you silly old sausage, Tiny. You can't tell everyone who the winner is because I haven't even told everybody what they've got to do. Oh, you're a daft old Bigosaurus, aren't you, sometimes? Let's show everybody what they can win for the first prize. Here it is. And it is a Fisher-Price radio-controlled raceway. And here's what you have to do in order to win that prize. What we want you to do is to send us a picture of a car. You can draw or paint or stick a picture of a car and send it in to us at this address.
Tiny TCC, PO Box 404.
London, WC2H 8PS.
England.
And don't worry if you don't win the first prize because we've also got 5 of these TCC goodie bags to give away. Isn't that great, Tiny? So, get drawing, everyone, and we'll see you after this.
Tiny TCC. Hello, Gran, how are you? How'd you feel today? I just came by to see if I could be of help in any way. I always like to come and spend my time with you. We somehow seem to think of something great to do. You really are the most. I think that I can boast. You really are the most surprising, Gran.
There was always something for Gran to grumble about, and as Jim walked towards her house, he wondered what it would be this time. Goodness me, how she's grown! But when he got inside, he saw that she was standing on a chair going, "Oh, oh, what's up, Gran?" said Jim, getting on a chair to talk to her. "There's a mouse down there. I can't stand mice." She wouldn't come down from her chair until the mouse had run into its hole. "You mustn't be afraid of mice," said Jim. "Look!" He took his pet mice out of his pocket to show Gran. "Mice are nice. Go on, Gran, stroke 'em. They won't bite." "I've never been very good with animals." Jim thought it would be a good idea to take Gran to the zoo to meet some more animals. Which should they see first, the snakes or the elephants? Gran chose the elephants. And gave them some buns. "There," said Jim. "You weren't afraid of them, and they're much bigger than you." Then they went to see the lions. "I don't like seeing them behind bars," said Gran, "even though it makes me feel safe." "Now," said Jim, "ice cream or camel ride?" "Camel ride, please," said Gran. But Gran's favourite animals were the apes and monkeys. She spent hours pulling faces at them. It was some time before Jim went to visit Gran again. When he walked into the house, he was surprised that Gran didn't come out of her chair to greet him. Maybe she's getting hard of hearing, he thought to himself. It happens to old people. Then he saw that it wasn't Gran who was sitting in the chair. It was a chimpanzee. Tickling. Gran came in and explained. I've been back to the zoo. I got on so well with the chimpanzees that now I'm helping to look after one. Go and wash your hands and we'll have tea. But when Jim opened the bathroom door, he saw a crocodile in the bath. Crocodiles grow so fast, said Gran. He was only tiny when I got him. There were snakes coiled round the pipes and the basin was full of terrapins. They're quite harmless, Gran said to him. I'm making up for all the time I lived without animals round the place. Here's the sandwiches. The chimpanzee joined them for tea. He had very good table manners and listened politely while Gran and Jim talked. Then, suddenly, the chimp jumped onto his chair. He had seen a mouse. There's no need to be afraid of mice, said Gran. Jim, show him your pet mice. See? You mustn't be afraid of animals. I'm not. And Gran went on looking after the animals until it was time to return them to the zoo.
Tiny TCC!
Hello there! Can you guess what we're going to do now? Here's a clue. That's right, we're going to roll the dice. Whee! Oh, you can help count the spots. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. The number 4. Okay then, is everybody ready to jump? Jump and count. 1, 2 and 3. Jump and count. 1, 2 and 3. Which shape will we land on? Let's look and see. Which shape will we land on? Let's look and see. Okay, Tiny. Okay, everybody, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know which shape this is? You know, don't you, Tiny? That's right, a purple circle. And what's underneath? Who's behind that curtain? It's Dog. And what's he up to?
Hey, it's Dog here for Dog Star Spot. And guess what? I'm at this great infant school called St Alphagees. And I've got loads of friends who are waiting to entertain us. So come with me and let's have a look. Hello there.
Hello.
What's your name then?
Matthew.
Hello, Matthew. Hey, what are you going to do for us today then?
Play me drums.
Play your drums? Is this your drum kit?
Yeah.
Wow, it's brilliant. How old are you, Matthew?
6.
6? And what do you like best about playing the drums?
Noise.
The noise? Do you like making lots and lots of noise?
Yeah.
Hey, does it wake up your mum and dad?
Yeah.
Right then, Matthew. Take it away! Yeah! brilliant. Oh, I think I might be a star. It looks great fun. Yeah, it'd be better than eating a nice, big, juicy bone. Yeah. Hey, well, maybe I could be a singer. Yeah. Hey, do you want to hear my singing voice? Yeah, right. La da 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 da. When I'm eating bones. Oh, well, maybe not. See ya.
Tiny TCC.
You could try thinking green. Or you could try thinking blue. Or even yellow. But if you want laughter, what you have to do is...
Think pink.
The Pink Panther.
He doesn't stand a chance.
Hey, watch out for that tree!
Remember, think pink. The Pink Panther this afternoon at 3:30 on TCC.
Welcome, friend. Welcome to our world of the strange. Our story concerns a certain Mr. Bince. He put into his mouth a harmless-looking chewy sweet called fruitang. He received a sharp, tangy, but not unpleasant sensation. How did this happen? He looked no further than the gaudy wrapper. Was it the fruit? No. Then he reasoned it must be the ang. Yes, friend, and the sparkling bits in every fruitang. We know it has power, but we don't know how much.
Fruitang. Have you got the hang of it?
We at Mothercare believe that clothes can only look really great if they continue to look like new wash after wash.
Liz Davis, head of design at Mothercare, explains why Ariel is the only biological detergent they recommend.
It's not just the rough and tumble, but also the repeated washing that causes this pilling, or as my kids call it, the bobbling. There is a detergent that can reduce this bobbling effect.
Ariel Future Liquid tackles mud and grass where others can fail, and also helps prevent bobbling, so clothes look new for longer.
We're so pleased with the results that we found that we're going to tell all our customers about it in our brochure.
With Ariel Future Liquid's cleaning, clothes look new for longer.
We believe that clothes should look great and stay looking great.
Tiny TCC.
Hi there, everybody. Yes, Tiny, I know you're excited, and you can press the button in a minute, but first of all, I've got... Tiny, you're just going to have to wait a minute, because it's time for That's Me on Tiny TCC. Now, lots of you have sent in tapes, and we've got to show you Lauren and Kellyanne. Now, Lauren is 3, and Kellyanne is 1, and they're both doing their version of the Hokey Cokey. Now, Tiny, it's time to press the button.
That's me on Tiny TCC.
Oh, the Hokey Cokey. Oh, the Hokey Cokey. Oh, that was really good fun, wasn't it? Well, thank you very much, Lauren and Kellyanne Davis, for sending in that tape. It was gorgeous, wasn't it? Now, if you want to send us a tape, then here's what you have to do. Find a grown-up with a camcorder and get them to record you doing something like singing or dancing or telling a story or anything, really. And then send it in to this address.
Tiny TCC, PO Box 404.
London, WC2H 8PS.
England.
We promise that we'll send your tapes back, and any tape that we show, we'll get one of these sent to you. It's lovely, isn't it? Do you like that, Tiny? So, get taping, because we want to see what you can do. And we'll see you later on.
Tiny TCC.
Saurus, do you think he's Saurus? Do you think he's gonna eat my lunch? He's a hungry beast, looking for a feast, only happy when he hears that crunch. Greedy, 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 greedy Saurus. Greedy, greedy, is only happy when he hears that crunch. Greedy, 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 greedy Saurus. Greedy, greedy, is only happy when he hears that crunch. Only happy when he hears that crunch. Only happy happy when he hears them crunch.
Although it was the middle of summer, it just wouldn't stop raining. "Why don't we go on holiday?" said Greedy suddenly. "My cousins live in Muddy Pond Valley. If we leave now, we can be there before it's dark."
allowing him to enjoy a perfectly normal life.
Reversed his minibus and they set off again. It was now very dark indeed, and they could hardly see where they were going. "I think it's quite fun when you don't know where you're going," laughed Happy. "I mean, it feels now as though we're going up a very steep hill." "I don't like this," said Picosaurus timidly. They had bumped into something solid. "Oh dear," said Picosaurus nervously. "We may as well sleep here until it gets light," said Truckydon practically. So they all tried to get some sleep. The next morning, the sun rose above a very strange-looking landscape. "The ground is all bouncy," said Sporty, who had climbed out of the minibus. "Come and try." So all the dinosaurs got out of the minibus and started bouncing up and down. All except Greedy, who was a bit nervous about jumping on anything. "Come on, Greedy," the others shouted. So Greedy plucked up courage and leaped. Unfortunately, Greedy's weight had caused the whole ground to move beneath them. Actually, they weren't on the ground at all, but on the tummy of a huge sleepy dinosaur. In a moment, they were back in their minibus, reversing down the animal's long tail. Soon they were driving away as fast as they could. Sometime later, they arrived back at Greedysaurus's cave. Chickasaurus and her friends were there to meet them. "Hi, gang," they said. "We heard you were bored, so we thought you might like to take us to Muddy Pond Valley."
Tiny TCC.
Oh, hello there. I was just about to hide the dice so that Tiny and I can play a game of hide and seek. Let's see, I'll put it behind here, I think. There. Tiny! Let's see if he can find it. Tiny, I've hidden the dice somewhere and you've got to find it. Where do you think it is? Oh, no, that's quite cold over there. Oh, getting warmer. getting very warm. Oh, you're boiling now. You found it. Well done, Tiny. And let's roll the dice now. And we'll count up the spots. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number 5. Let's do some jumping. Everybody ready? Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's, what do you think it is? It's a blue circle. And what's underneath? Hey, looks like Bud and the Budettes hiding behind the grass.
Everybody, do you want to know all about something very interesting? Yeah? Well, just listen to Bud and the Budettes and we'll tell you all about it! Yay! Take it away, Budettes!
Hey, Bud, tell us something new. Yeah, we want to learn. Teach us, Bud. Why, what, when, who? We've got lots of questions. So come on board, tell us something new.
Okay, get a load of this.
2, 3, 4. When I was a little seed and still had room to grow, Mommy said, hey, pedalhead, there's lots you need to know. Learning's fun, so listen well to all the things I say. Gonna teach you about the world around, so why not start today? So listen to the bird and sing, you know it's good for you. Learn about the world around, that's all you got to do. Listen to the bird and sing, you know it's good for you. Learn about the world around, that's all you got to do.
Right, here we go! And we're looking at pets. Look at this little kitten. And he's with his mum having a cuddle. And little kittens love climbing. But I think this one, he's got stuck. And they love playing. But most of all, they love sleeping. Night-night. Hey, look at this. It's a budgie. He's climbing too. And they're very friendly. Hi there. I wonder what he's eating. It's seeds, and they love to fly. Look at these puppies. They're having some milk from their mummy, and that gives them lots of energy. And when they get older, they eat meat and cereals. They love their food, and they love to play. Let's go underwater now, and this is a goldfish egg. And when it hatches, a baby goldfish comes out. Look at them all. When it's a little bit bigger, it looks like this. And when it's fully grown, it looks like this.
So listen to the bird and sing, you know it's good for you. Learn about the world around, that's all you got to do. Listen to the bird and sing, you know it's good for you. Learn about the world around, that's all you got to do. Oh, thanks, Bud. I love pets, and now I know all about them.
Well, I'm pleased to hear it, Posy. We'll be back soon to do some more singing. Bye for now.
Tiny TCC.
Hi there, Tiny. I am going to do the most super duper throw of the dice with my feet. You don't believe it? You don't think I can do it? Well, I'll have a go. Here goes. Whee! And what number is it? Well, let's count up the spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number 5. Just put that there, get it out of the way, because it's time to jump. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what have I landed on? A purple circle. What's underneath, though? It's the book. Time for a story. Have you ever tried to think what you could buy somebody for a birthday present? Well, this story is all about that. It's called Try Again, Trevor by Rob Lewis, and it's published by Bodley Head. Trevor's granny was ill. Tomorrow we will go and visit her, said Mum. But first, let's buy her a present. That'll cheer her up. Trevor's sister opened her money box. Look, I've saved lots of money, she beamed. She had plenty for a lovely present. Trevor's money box was empty. He'd forgotten that he'd just bought a new dartboard and sunglasses and a torch that flashed in different colours. He turned out his cupboard, hoping to find some lost money, but he didn't. Why don't you make Granny a present instead? Suggested Mum. Trevor thought that was a good idea. Mum and Trevor's sister went off to the shops. Trevor wished he could go too. He wandered about outside, looking for special things. What could he use to make Granny's present?
Be one at all.